but it could only be like the 24 box. And I'm like, well, that used to be like something you would flex on when you were a kid. Like you would have that big box.
I remember. Yeah.
You'd be able to flex, but now it's the 24 pack of Crayolas.
One of my, I remember a fellow student had like a box that was as big as the phone, the whole thing, and it had every color under the sun. We were all impressed by that.
Yeah, like you're just like, wow.
Yeah, that was some cool stuff.
And it had in the back, it had the little the sharpener.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I still have one of those. I don't know why. It's in one of the drawers in my office.
You have the sharpener out of the box
in my desk. Yeah, I don't know why I have one, but it's in there.
It's like that was like because you would, keep all your colors together.
Yeah, you gave a crap.
Yeah, like so. The people who had this, I got it one year.
Mm-hmm.
I remember it was 5th grade.
Sure.
And I was like flexing.
This was 5 years after you were body slammed.
Yes. I've got to bring in that picture. And I've got to do the salad thing too.
Yeah, we've got so much to do here.
But cause I seriously, when I found that picture, I was like, of course. Like, yeah, I'm like up to her, maybe like below her knee, it feels like. She slammed me. There's where my problems come from.
That's you probably got brain damage right there that day. And so you start running away from CDs and stuff like that.
I learned children were evil. You should just body slam them and go on.
That's what did it.
That's what did it.
Now you know. Now you hear it.
I can't remember what I was talking about other than that. You got me off on tangent on that one.
Oh
yeah, no, the big box. Mm-hmm. And so like I would keep mine sharpened and like colors, like you fade it like dark into light, like you actually had. And then like the kids who would try to flex, but then they would start mixing their colors, they would lose the flex because it's like now you just have garbage.
I just want to punch those people
if you don't keep it organized,
because they didn't care. They don't care. They didn't care enough.
They didn't respect their Crayolas.
Respect. Respect.
I mean, yeah, because, like, and then, like, the pencils, there's, like, yellow number 2 pencils.
Yeah.
And, like, back then, like, your pencil was, like, another flex because, like,
I used to have, I forgot even what it was, but it was, like, I can't even describe it. Like, there was a switch, and it would go kind of like a dirty female toy.
No, I was going to say, like, those little handheld fans.
Sort of, but it wasn't a fan. But it was huge. It was about, like, this long. It was fat on top, and you can hold it. And, like, everybody had that. And I remember I was like, I got one now. Yeah, it was a big deal.
Yeah, but, like, now you can't, like, it's all that, so that nobody feels bad. So that, like, the people who can't afford the Crayolas or the big box of Crayolas don't feel bad they don't got it. That was just, like, an inspiration. Like, that person would flex, and then you'd save up your money, and you'd get the box.
That's the thing. I'm sorry. I need my Crayola. I love Crayola.
But, like, yeah, and, I mean, if you had the Mr. Sketch markers, like, those were cooler than the Crayola markers. Like, there was a tier to the supply. And maybe
Mr. Sketch? Never heard of Mr. Sketch.
The scented Mr. Sketch markers?
Oh, yeah. No, I had those.
I don't remember those.
I remember the brown one smelled like a hotel. I don't know why. I called it Chocolate Hotel.
It was chocolate, though.
Yeah, it was chocolate flavor, but it smelled like a hotel.
You never had Mr. Sketches?
You never had those? Dude.
Oh, that's so sad.
That explains a lot, actually.
I just had the Crayola.
Well, yeah, I guess when you're, like, homeschooled, though, like...
Yeah.
No, like Mr. Sketch. So what made them special is they were scented.
And they were
that's it.
I think they still make them. Yeah, no, I don't think that. I know they do because I have some in my office. I use them as highlighters now.
Well, there you go. See, boom. What about you, Pork? What'd you have in school?
Crayola.
So what? Crayola was your big flex?
Yeah. See, even here, did you have the big packs?
Of what, markers?
No, crayons. The Crayola crayons. Did you have the big packs?
I don't think so.
That's when you... So you couldn't flex.
You couldn't flex now.
Oh, pardon me. Pizza.
Yeah, you had like there's like ways that you did that as a kid, and that didn't scar me. Not like they're not getting Valentine's maybe have scarred me, but
clearly that scarred.
But like
a great deal.
Well, because like that was an inspiration. It's like I'm gonna save up 25 cents so I can go buy one of them special pencils from the library.
Oh, I remember that. You know what? We used to have like a little stand in the middle of the hallway. Like you get all kinds of cool pins and stuff. Yeah.
Like your librarian be out there just like handing them out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or like that's awesome.
You'd have to pay like 29 cents.
Well, yeah.
25 cents. Yeah.
Like ours, yeah. You you could only buy it during your library day.
What was it? We also had something called Cool Cash. It was like little pieces of paper that they gave you in school. If you were like good, they would give you so much in Cool Cash, and then you can go and spend it on stuff.
Like pencils and stuff?
Yeah.
They need to bring that back, honestly.
Big time. Huge. They need to bring it back. Oh, you're taking me down memory lane here. This is some good stuff. I miss these days. And you're calling it the dark times or the terrible.
The troubles.
The troubles, whatever. Yeah, this is not the troubles. Those were great times.
Yeah, you weren't body slammed. You didn't run away from school.
That was on you, though, bruh. You did that to yourself.
Sure I did.
The running away from school was you.
Yeah, because I'd been body slammed already.
Well, that was a whole another thing.
I learned.
You learned.
Yeah, so that I just don't like the holiday. I've never have, though.
Oh, going back to Valentine's Day. Yeah, Valentine's Day sucks.
Anti-Valentine's Day show is coming up because Sheila has personally hated it her entire life.
Next week. What was you ever got to the Henry Rollins thing? That you're
so there is, in one of his spoken words, he talks about how he ended up in the hospital and wanted to do a 1 yard act.
Okay.
And so how he ends up there is, because he was a punk rocker, he's in Black Flag,
Yes.
This guy was like talking smack and da-da-da, and he just like pops him once in the mouth.
Oh, nice.
The guy's tooth, I guess, touched him.
Yeah.
And so he had just a little cut there, nothing big.
Sure.
He wakes up the next day, his hands exploded.
Oh, Jesus.
Because people's mouths are disgusting, it's full of bacteria. And so he almost lost his hand. And so he had to like go to the doctor, get it drained, and he was talking about how he had to have a big...
So teeth, yes. We probably do got a little venom in our teeth. You're right about that. But saliva, you lick that up, everything's back to normal.
No. I don't know how you're separating your saliva from your teeth in your mouth.
Well, teeth is what's inside the tooth.
He didn't get inside someone's tooth.
But the tooth bit him. It's a different.
It's only the only reason it works because it broke skin. That's why. It's the stuff in your mouth, but the tooth broke the skin, and that's when he got his little big.
I still say that saliva has medicinal purposes.
No.
And I'm scared to lay in bed, and I am not afraid of the toothpick monster.
Boy, I'm gonna get your feet. Don't come crying to me.
There you go. I win